You know, we've got a lot of products that, you know, in different ways will actually benefit no-till. You know, probably our most popular one, which is actually born and bred from this conference, is our Stubble Guard implement tires. This is a special line of implements that are designed for planters and tillage equipment that tend to see the ruggers of no-till or any type of farming with stubble issues. And with hybrids and populations the way are today, we came up with a tire that essentially is we like to call it the bulletproof tire. It's a multi-layered implement tire with actually Kevlar belts in it. So it makes it very, very susceptible, or I should say susceptible, protects against the rigors of the stubble. And we've got that now in 4 different sizes, all the popular sizes that these no-tillers are looking for. And again, that was kind of came out of this conference. Other issues or other concerns that these no-tillers have are compaction issues. You know, obviously a larger footprint, heavier machines, less compaction, that's all in these guys' minds. And we actually have developed our LSW extreme flotation concept. These tires are replacing your typical dual setups with this super singles. We've got a particular one that we match up an 1145 R46 on the rear and 1040 R32 on the front. These are replace the typical 480/50 duals on the rear. You gain 20% more contact area running at less inflation pressure with that setup. And we've got some pretty neat videos on our website. These guys can go out to Google Goodyear Farm Tire channel on YouTube and take a look at that. Some pretty impressive video out there. Well, you know, you laugh a lot, but you know, inflation pressure. Air pressure is very key to tires, so just because the tire doesn't look flat doesn't mean that it's actually at the optimum inflation pressure. So it's very important for these end users, and with the new technologies of tire out there like IF and VF, those are all predicated on the fact that these end users need to maintain religiously their inflation pressures, because if you don't, potentially could damage the tire, but most of all you lose the effect of the inflation pressure and the large contact area that the lower inflation pressures can get you, and you can't you can utilize this technology more if you actually manage the inflation pressures. Again, LSW means low sidewall, and what we've done is we've taken a standard tire and essentially same OD, just made a bigger wheel, shortened that sidewall up about 20%. It does a few things. It helps with road loping, shorter springs, so as you're trying to move from one field to another, you're able to run higher speeds, more road gear with your tractors. That helps with productivity. Obviously, if you can get there faster. Like I mentioned before, we've got sizes now of LSW that you can actually, like on sprayer sizes, with going with that larger wheel, we're able to open up clearances on self-propelled sprayers to be able to get a wider tire in closer to the machine. So you can go from a guy that maybe can only run a 420 section width can now run a 620 or even a 710 section width on that same sprayer. So you're able to get a larger flotation and larger footprint. You know, we've been doing this now for, I believe, 10 years, and again, this is a completely different conference than we go to, you know, around the country. We go to all the different shows, all the different farm shows, but I always tell the sales guys that come here and the people that visit with us that this group of people here are probably more in tune to the latest technologies, and they're not just here to pull a yardstick off of your table. They're here to engage with vendors, and these, you know, this is where we get our new ideas. These guys are really cutting edge of technology when it comes to, you know, pushing the limits of the equipment, especially tires. And for us, and for me at least, it's a great learning opportunity to see what people's concerns are, where we may need to take our product line next to be able to service these guys and to help push our industry along.